How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneticshark here with another new, awesome video haul video for you. So let's get right into this video haul and see what I got. So welcome to another awesome video haul. So this is a few movies that I've gotten over the past couple weeks, and this is not even all of the ones I've recently bought. I'll actually be having another video haul soon of some of the others that I got, but these are a few of the ones that I got later or earlier in my recent video hauls or my recent, actually buying films. So let's get right into this and see what I got, people. Yeah! I got some interesting stuff going on here. So, to start us off, we have a martial arts film. Now, this one is actually produced by Quentin Tarantino. Wasn't directed by him, but it was produced. And that is the Jet Li film, Hero. Now, Hero is just an interesting, awesome martial arts film. It was really well done. Great choreography, lots of great action sequences, and just an all-around awesome, martial arts slash kind of foreign film. It's actually directed by Zhang Yimou, which I believe he also worked on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and a few other types of films. But in particularly, this one, he did a really good, exceptional job of directing it. It's just a really fun film. I found this at a real good place, and that was really cheap, and just a really fun film. I was really glad to finally get it. Next up on my awesome video haul buying spree is a awesome sequel that I actually don't know why I didn't already have it in my collection. And it was something that I finally found for super cheap. And I thought it was really awesome because it had its slipcover and everything. And that's the awesome sequel, Sherlock Holmes and a Game of Shadows. This was just a really awesome Robert Downey Jr. film. Very glad I finally got this. I don't know why it took me so long to get it, but it's just a fun, awesome film. Directed by the awesome Guy Ritchie. And just a great sequel. Jude Law also stars in it. Rachel McAdams. Just all around great cast. But just, it's just a really fun film. And this particular edition actually has a thing called maximum movie mode. And you actually get to go inside the mind of Sherlock Holmes, basically, which is Robert Downey Jr. You get to see picture in picture of while watching the movie and stuff, of cool stuff that happened during the filming and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. And it's just an awesome, great film. Very pleased with it. Just really well done. Probably one of Guy Ritchie's best films, I feel. When he made these films, I just think he did a really good job. And they're just pure fun entertainment. That's what I love about them. I thought they were really good. I thought it was a really great adaptation of Sherlock Holmes, too. Next up is a Judd Apatow film. And this is one that I was kind of the border. I didn't know if I really wanted it or if I couldn't really remember how good it was. And I figured for the cheap price that it was and it had a slipcover, why not? Because it didn't do really well in theaters, but I still think it was halfway decent film after rewatching it. And that's like I said, the Judd Apatow film, Funny People. Now, Funny People, it's a very different type of Adam Sandler film. It's not your particular or similar Adam Sandler film to any of his other films, even like Punch Drunk Love or Spanglish or Reign Over Me. Even those were a little bit more drama-y. This one was supposed to be funny, but the drama element didn't work as well as it should have. But still, I think Judd Apatow is a great director, so I couldn't, pass it up. I thought it was a really, had some good scenes in it, and it was just, a decent film that he directed. And Adam Sandler's in it, why not? It's for entertainment fun, and it's fun to watch it here and there. And so I got this one. It was really fun. I mean, this has got some great stuff on it too. It's got stand-up, including Funny People Live, so it's more live footage of the stand-up scenes in the film. And then it's got gag reels, of course, Lionel Ramos, James Taylor live. I mean, it's just got a whole bunch of cool special features too. So if you haven't checked this out, give it a whirl. Give it a try. It's not that bad. It's a pretty decent film. Next up is a classic, and I couldn't believe that they actually put this on Blu-ray finally, because it's one of those films where it's just like, I remember watching it as a kid on TV and going, this movie is absolutely hilarious. And I was just like, I need to own this film eventually in my life. And years go by, totally forgot about the film, but kept, on occasion thinking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, that movie. And I'm like, why don't I have this on DVD or something, or VHS even? But this is an awesome film. This was actually re-released by the awesome Warner Brothers Archive collection, and that is The Green Slime, which is just an awesome, B movie from the 60s that was super hilarious and just awesome. The aliens in it are super funny and just fun to watch. It's a true classic. It's actually directed by a Japanese feller that actually did a lot of monster movies over in Japan, and this was his first, basically his first English version or English type of film. And so I thought he did a pretty good job. Because he went on and actually did a lot of stuff with Quentin Tarantino, and has he's made some great movies over the years. So this was a real true gem. I got it for such a killer deal and just a fun film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, especially if you're a huge movie aficionado or you're just a huge movie buff. This is a movie to see or even have in your collection. It's so fun. Really funny film. Next up that I picked up and actually got it with a sleeve as well, which I was very happy about, it's a decent horror comedy love story type of film, and probably one of my favorite Nicholas Hoult films, and that is Warm Bodies, which I think is a really funny and awesome film. I thought it was really cleverly directed by Jonathan Levine, and it's an all-around fun film. I just thought it was pretty cool. It was a different concept of a zombie movie, and including with a kind of a love story almost element, where it was more pushing on the love story that happens to be with zombies, basically. And it's just a really fun film. This has got some pretty decent special features too. I mean, it's got stuff all about boy meets doesn't eat girl. It's got documentaries like R&J, A Little Less Dead. It's got Extreme Zombie Makeover, which is about the makeup effects. A Wreck in Progress is basically about a scene being deconstructed. And then it's got acting tips, How to Play a Zombie by Rob Corddry, who he is absolutely hilarious. It's got deleted scenes, a gag reel. I mean, it's got lots of great special features. Just a fun zombie film. If you love zombie films, definitely, if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. It's such worth a watch. Really fun film. Another great one that was released and just fun to watch. Next up is actually a newer film, and I got for a steal. And it's an awesome sequel that I don't think the original got enough credit for how funny it was and how well casted for voiceover work it was done. And this one actually has pretty much everyone back that was in the original film, with addition of Jackie Chan. And that is the awesome computer animated film, The Nut Job 2. Nutty by Nature. And this is the original was so stinking funny, and I knew I was going to love that movie, and I knew I would love this film, and it's funny, it's hilarious. I love Jackie Chan in the film. I thought he was super hilarious as the little mouse. And it's a really well done animated film, I think. And I don't think it gets enough credit for how entertaining it is. And that, there's nothing wrong with a little different type of animation, and I think that's what makes this series so awesome. And it's fun, it's entertaining, it's so cool. But this also has some great bonus features too, I thought. It's got deleted scene, it's got progression reels of the animation. It's got concept art, and then it's got feature commentary by the directors and co-writers and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, real good steal on this one too, and just it's fun, great series. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, people. Really fun. Next up is a great cult classic that was just so well directed, amazing film, super great cast, just super hilarious and fun thriller type of comedy film. I just absolutely love this movie. It was a big staple of my childhood. So well directed by Joe Dante. And like I said, a great cast. And that's the awesome film, The Burbs. This movie is just amazing. I absolutely love this film. Apparently, I guess Shout Factory is actually going to be re-releasing this on Blu-ray beginning of next year with an awesome slipcover and new cover art and stuff like that. So I was like, kind of like, holy crap, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I got it at least for now on the regular Blu-ray because I didn't have it at all. And I got it for a steal too as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one when it comes out. If it's got some awesome special features and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's kind of like a little bit of like an anniversary edition a little bit. But this one actually has at least a couple special features, a teaser trailer, and at least an alternate ending. Which the alternate ending is actually really awesome. If you haven't seen the alternate ending or the film, definitely watch the alternate ending because it was like such a different type of ending. And you're just kind of like, I can see why they went with the other one. But just a great film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Huge, awesome cast. Besides Tom Hanks in this, you got Bruce Dern, you got Wendy Shaw, the late, great Carrie Fisher. You have Corey Feldman in this. Just a huge cast. Rick Dukeman. Awesome film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Next up is an awesome Disney CGI live-action film that I wasn't sure how I was going to like it. And then after watching, I was like, wow, that movie is really cool. And I really like all the characters. And that's the awesome film, The BFG, The Big Friendly Giant. Now, this film actually, a lot of people didn't realize this, but originally Robin Williams was picked to play The Big Friendly Giant. But unfortunately, because he passed away, he went to the other gentleman that actually starred in the film, who was Mark Rylance. But this is actually based on a Roald Dahl book, and it was beautifully crafted and directed by the awesome Steven Spielberg, which I was really surprised about that he actually directed this. But this is just an awesome, family film. Lots of great animation and CGI work in the film. Just a fun story, too. It's just really entertaining. It's very upbeat. And it's just got a lot of great, like, ogre, giant type of people. And you're like, it's like such an awesome, magical world. And it's fun and entertaining. It's definitely an instant family classic. But this actually has some great special features, too. It's got bringing the BFG to life. Taking it from the pages and bringing it to the big screen. Talks about, and it has an animated short that is also about the BFG. It's also got a Whoopsie Splunker tutorial on the BFG's Glorium Puttis Gobelfunk, which I believe is the drink that he drinks. And then also it's got Giants 101, which takes you on an awesome journey of the actors who portrayed the Giants. And then it's also got a Melissa Matheson a tribute, who, unfortunately, I don't know who that is, but it's definitely going to be an interesting thing to watch. I haven't watched that yet, or the special features on this, but it's such a great film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. One of Spielberg's greats, I feel. I think it should have got better recognition. Next up is another awesome Disney CGI classic. And this one is an awesome, just animated classic. I absolutely love this film. I think it's a great one. I think it's one of Disney's probably best for its time frame type of animated film. And that is the awesome Disney's Tangled. Now, Tangled is just an awesome film. It's basically about Rapunzel. And it really gives her her own story. And I thought that was really cool that Disney decided to do a story basically just about Rapunzel instead of, always being about all the princesses and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that they did that. And this is definitely a great film. It's got some, great animation, great songs, just a great story and super funny. But this has some great special features as well. It's got deleted scenes. It's got Untangled: The Making of a Fairy Tale, original storybook openings, and it's got more special features too, which is also awesome. But yeah, Disney Home Video has brought out some great, edits of these movies and stuff like that with some great special features, and this is one of them. It has a lot of great special features on it. But if you haven't seen Tangled yet, definitely check it out. Such worth a watch. So awesome. Next up is an awesome Disney CGI film again. One of the newest ones. And I was really blown away by this film. I thought it was really interesting and different. And it was nice to see a different type of nationality brought into the, Disney characters and given a whole kind of history lesson on a different culture. And that's the awesome Disney film Moana. This film was really awesome. Great music. Once again, beautifully crafted by the awesome Ron Menken and all those that are responsible for some of the greatest Disney animated films ever. Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. They did such an awesome job with this film. It's just a really well done, CGI film. It's really a pleasure to watch. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out, people. It's so awesome. But this has some great special features. It's got a Moana mini movie. It's got a short film called Inner Workings. It's just got a whole bunch of awesome bonus features. It's got a deleted song that wasn't in the movie. It's got, the voiceover talent featurette. A little bit about the history of the island and fashions and stuff like that. It's got a music video, actual deleted scenes, a music video, like I said, fishing for Easter eggs, auditory, and much, much more. So, if you haven't seen this, definitely give it a whirl. Such worth a watch. Great addition to the Disney family. Very glad I have this in my collection, finally. It's such a great movie. Amazing. Now, to round out this awesome video haul, people, this last awesome film is a great Marvel edition. And just a really well done Marvel film. And not my favorite of the Marvel films, but definitely, a great addition to the film franchise, and just another great addition to making the story even better. And that's the awesome film Captain America: Civil War. And this is just, I can't believe it took me this long to finally get this in my collection. I pretty much have everything else already. I had Doctor Strange, I had, both Avengers, all the other ones, and I just, finally I'm like, I need to get this. I keep forgetting to get it. Such a great film. And this re-release with the awesome new slipcover has no new special features, but it has the original bonus features that were on the original release. But it has basically a part 1 and part 2 making of the film, just basically what they all went through and how it got made. And then it's got The Road to Civil War, which is like another documentary about how they got there and how the story got made and stuff like that. And then it talks about Tony Stark's path as well in the documentary as well. It's got a gag reel, deleted and extended scenes. It's got audio commentary and much, much more. So, it's a great film. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out, people. It's such worth a watch. Awesome film. Such a great cast. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson. You got Paul Bettany as the Vision. You got Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch. You got Anthony Mackie as Falcon. It's an awesome ensemble cast. Just an amazing franchise. Once again, a great movie. I'm very glad I finally got this in my collection. Got this for a really good deal as well. But yeah, definitely see this if you haven't seen it, people. It's worth the watch. So that's it for this movie video haul, people. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. And as always, thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here or you have watched previous videos, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss one of these awesome video hauls or any of my other awesome videos. As always, keep your eyes out for any older, newer videos you might not have seen mine yet. As always, please check out that link down below about the Awesome Horror Pack. Now, the Awesome Horror Pack is an awesome subscription service that comes right to your door of awesome horror goodness. Now, especially if you're a huge horror buff, what better way than to get 4 random DVDs or 4 random Blu-rays right to your door every month of awesome goodness that they personally select, from a great selection. And also, these come with awesome limited editions that you can only get through the Awesome Horror Pack. Now, I actually own one. It's called Knucklebones, and I was really impressed with how well done it was. And I can't find it anywhere else. The only place I can get it is the Awesome Horror Pack. So, if you're into the limited editions, this is definitely one thing for you, too. And as always, if you're interested in signing up for that, let me know down in the comments so I can hook you up with a discount on your first month. And as always, catch you next one.